Let's talk about GHB, the party drug that's been making the rounds. You might have heard the term liquid ecstasy tossed around, but what exactly does it do? And why are some people taking it at parties? Today we're going to break it down in a way that's both educational and real, because your safety is the most important thing here. So, what is GHB? Gamma hydroxybutyrate, or GHB, is a powerful central nervous system depressant. At parties, people use it for a euphoric high. Imagine feeling relaxed, social, and maybe even more connected to the moment. But there's a catch. GHB is incredibly potent, and it's easy to go from having a good time to a dangerous situation. The effects kick in fast, usually within 15 to 30 minutes, and what you'll feel is often compared to alcohol, but with a twist. A clear-headedness that makes you feel more in control, even when you're not. People take GHB at parties because it enhances the experience. It lowers inhibitions, making you feel more social, more alive. But this isn't a simple take a pill and have fun kind of deal. GHB is a drug where the line between a safe dose and an overdose is razor thin. A small miscalculation, and suddenly you're not just feeling good, you're in real trouble. Let's break down what you'll actually feel. The euphoria comes first, a rush of happiness that makes everything seem brighter. Then comes the relaxation, your muscles loosen, and you feel more at ease with everyone around you. You're in the moment, and everything feels just right. But if you take a little too much, that's when the trouble starts. Nausea, dizziness, and loss of coordination can hit hard and fast. Suddenly, that great night out turns into a nightmare. The effects of GHB usually last around 2 to 4 hours. But that doesn't mean you're in the clear once the high wears off. There's often a crash where you feel extremely tired, maybe even depressed. It's like your body's paying the price for the fun you just had. So why is GHB still popular despite the risks? Because at parties, it's used to amplify the fun. People want to feel more connected, more alive, and GHB can do that for a while. But it's a dangerous game. Unlike alcohol, where you can more or less gauge how much you've had, GHB is much harder to dose correctly, especially if it's mixed at home. Now let's get real about the dangers. What happens if you take too much? GHB overdose is not something to mess around with. You could lose consciousness, or worse, experience respiratory depression, where your breathing slows down dangerously. This is especially deadly if you've mixed it with alcohol or other depressants. So, how can you stay safe if you or someone you know is considering using GHB? First, always start with a very low dose, and don't redose until you're absolutely sure the first dose has worn off. Avoid mixing it with alcohol. This is crucial because the combination can be deadly. Stay with friends who are sober or aware of the risks so they can help if things go wrong. Know the signs of an overdose. If someone is unresponsive, vomiting, or has trouble breathing, it's time to get medical help immediately. But let's step back and think. Why do people feel the need to take this risk at all? It's because at the moment it feels worth it. The allure of heightened senses, the euphoria, the connection with others, these are powerful draws, especially in a party setting. But remember, what starts as a good time can spiral into something far worse if you're not careful. In the end, understanding GHB is about more than just knowing the effects. It's about being aware of the very real dangers and making informed choices. This video isn't here to promote drug use. It's about keeping you safe by making sure you know what you're getting into. So if you're in a situation where GHB is around, be smart, be safe, and look out for yourself and your friends.